Sa pre-space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay, everyone, we're ready to commence with our fourth game of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo, in which so far, in 3 games, I've won $50,000. Let's see if I can win more. 50 grand in 3 games.
Jeopardy!
Taking on Rob and Liz this game. Let's play the Jeopardy round.
Here are the categories.
And we have 6 categories to deal with in the Jeopardy round, and they are football, odds and ends, vocabulary, U.S. cities, insects, and finally, books and authors. Okay, these are pretty decent categories. Let's see how my luck goes with them. I'd like to start things off by going with football for 100.
The answer is...
Answer there. In the 1920s, Grantland Rice called this college's backfield the Four Horsemen. I think I'm going to try it. And I'm going to say, what is Notre Dame? It is Notre Dame. Football for 200, please.
The answer is...
Answer there. The Embraceable U's are the cheerleading squad of this NFL team. Who are the Denver Broncos? No. Not the Denver Broncos, okay. The Embraceable U's are the cheerleading squad for this NFL team. The Embraceable U's. The Los Angeles Rams. Oh, okay. So Rob gets on the board for that one. He has $200, and he makes the next selection. Vocabulary for 100.
The answer is...
Let's see how I do in this category. In Roman times, it was a ceremony that ranked below a triumph. Today, actors make it a standing one. What is an ovation? That's right. Vocabulary for 200, and I'm out of the hole.
The answer is...
Answer there. A horn of plenty. Its name is from Latin for horn of plenty. What is a cornucopia? Let's have vocabulary for 300.
The answer is...
A pedagogue does this for a living, a job common to many Jeopardy contestants. Liz. Teach. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to go with that, but Liz beat me. Gets her on the board. Now where are we going? Vocabulary for 400.
The answer is...
Answer there. A monkey that looks like it's wearing a hood, or a monk who does wear one. Not too sure about this one. Let's see if Liz knows this any better than I do. She does not, so she'll go in the hole. Minus 100, okay? Does Rob know this one? so he'll go in the hole too. Now, I don't know this one, so I'm going to hold back. Because I want to keep my money in front of me. A capuchin. Capuchin. I don't know how you pronounce that word, but either way, we move on. Liz. Football for 300.
The answer is...
The first 2 Super Bowls were won by this Midwest team. Who are the Green Bay Packers? Of course. Give me a second, folks, while I delete something from my computer. Welcome to the wonderful world of multitasking. Okay. Football for 400.
The answer is...
Answer there. In college play, the ball is placed on this yard line for the point after touchdown attempt. I think I know, but I'm not sure. Rob. He doesn't know. What? Even if I get it wrong, I'll still have a little money in front of me, so why don't I try it? What is the 50-yard line? I got it wrong, but at least I still have a little money in front of me. Albeit the fact it's only $100. But, like I always say, we're gonna do. Liz. The 3-yard line. Oh, okay, I gotcha. 3-yard line. So Liz takes the lead by $200, and she makes the next selection. Vocabulary for 500.
The answer is...
Wise choice. Named after a lord, it's a loose coat with slanted shoulder seams extending to the neckline. I'm not sure about this one. Does Rob know? A raglan. Mm-hmm. Vocabulary is now out of play. Insects for 100. Good choice.
The answer is...
And the answer there. These timber eaters can't digest wood by themselves. Organisms in their intestines do it. What are termites? Yep. Insects for 200.
The answer is...
Ants use these appendages to touch, taste, and smell. What are antennae? Correct. I'll have insects for 300, please.
The answer is...
Because it feeds by using its long snout, this cotton destroyer is also called a snout beetle. What is a boll weevil? Insects for 400.
The answer is...
$700 sitting in front of me right now. This substance oozes from a bee's pores and forms tiny flakes on the outside of its abdomen. What is beeswax? Uh-huh. Insects for 500.
The answer is...
Answer there. Painted Lady, Great Purple Haystreak, and Zebra aren't rock bands, but types of these. Not sure about this one. And Rob does not know. I have an idea, but I'm not sure. Butterflies, and that was my guess. Okay. Football for 500.
The answer is...
This Ohio State coach was fired for hitting a Clemson player in the 1978 Gator Bowl. Rob. Rob, the point of being on Jeopardy is to try to give the right answers. You're in the hole at minus 1100. You are failing miserably. Let's see if Liz knows this any better than I do. Woody Hayes. Okay. Where to now? Odds and ends for 100.
The answer is.
Answer there. Some positions on the diagram of one of these may be marked P, SS, 2B, and CF. Rob. A baseball field. Yep. Okay. Books and authors, 100.
The answer is.
Okay. After escaping from the Chateau d'If, this Dumas hero punishes his enemies one by one. Who is, Monte Cristo? No, it's not the Count of Monte Cristo. So I dropped to $1,000. Rob. Edmond Dante. Okay. Books and authors, 200.
The answer is.
Okay. The Adventures of Toad, Rat, and Mole were featured in this 1908 K. Graham children's classic. What is... Oh, don't help me on this. I got this. Oh, what is The Wind in the Willows? Now it just came up on me. Sorry, folks. Had to think about it a second. There we go. Books and authors for 300.
The answer is.
In this book, Christian journeys from the city of destruction to the celestial city. Rob. The Pilgrim's Progress. Okay. U.S. cities, 100.
The answer is.
Good category. This capital of South Carolina was built to placate those who felt Charleston was too far south. What is Columbia? U.S. cities for 200.
The answer is.
The cost of its office space is only 1/3 that of Tokyo, but it's still the highest in the U.S. What is New York? New York City, U.S. cities for 300.
The answer is.
The Boeing Red Barn, where this company started, forms the core of this city's Museum of Flight. City of Flight. What is Kitty Hawk? Kitty Hawk, North Carolina? No. It is not Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Rob, do you know the answer? Seattle. Oh yeah, Seattle, Washington. Okay. Okay, Rob, where are we going? Books and authors for 400.
The answer is.
Before Noah Webster, many people used his 1755 Dictionary of the English Language. Ooh. Rob. Samuel Johnson, and he's finally out of the hole. Has $100 in cash right now, and he makes the next selection. Odds and ends, 200.
The answer is.
Okay. Ernesto, not Carmen, is the first name of this man associated with the police warning. What is Miranda? Who is Miranda? Odds and ends for 300, please. Daily double. I'm in the lead with 1,400. How much of that do I want to risk? I'll do 600. Okay, for an even $2,000, here's the clue. Koala Springs sparkling mineral water juice is produced in this country. What is Australia? Beer. Foster's, Australian for beer. $2,000. Odds and ends for 400.
The answer is.
It's the alkali most commonly combined with a fatty substance to make soap. Rob. It's lye. L-Y-E. Rob gets that one right. He goes up to $500, and he makes the next selection. Books and authors, 500.
The answer is.
The answer there is... Scottish author whose The Guns of Navarone and Ice Station Zebra have been made into movies. I've heard of Ice Station Zebra, I think, but the Guns... I think I've also heard of The Guns of Navarone, but who wrote it? Alistair MacLean. That's correct. 1,300, Liz. U.S. cities for 400.
The answer is.
Answer there. This city's polluted Cuyahoga River caught fire in 1969, but it has been cleaned up since then. Cuyahoga River. Now, where is that located? Rob. Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. Wonder if Mikey would know that one because he's from Ohio. 2 clues left. U.S. cities for 500.
The answer is.
Okay. Missouri town of 11,000 where you find Westminster College and a Winston Churchill Memorial. I've been to Missouri. I've been to St. Louis and I've been to St. Charles, but that's it. It's Fulton, Missouri. Okay. I have not been to Fulton, Missouri. Okay, let's take a look at the last clue on the board for $500 in the category of odds and ends, and then we'll go to Double Jeopardy.
The answer is.
Here's the clue. Anthony Sewell of the Denver Post won a 1984 Pulitzer for photos of mass starvation in this nation. Ooh. I don't know. Does Liz know? Ethiopia. So at the end of the at the end of the Jeopardy round, Liz has 1,800, Rob 1,400, and I'm in the lead with $2,000. That's not bad. Let's get ready for Double Jeopardy. Here we go.
Here are the categories.
The categories for the Double Jeopardy round are going to be famous pairs, famous quotes, a couple of famous categories, movie trivia, real estate, science, and finally, artists. Okay. Rob, you go first. Science for 200. Oh, daily double. Just like that, one of the two, and I know he's going to bet the farm, so here's the clue. Fatty acid salt made from boiling fats or oils with an alkali, often resisted by dirty children, and it is soap. He takes an $800 lead over me right now, but that's okay, we keep going. Real estate terms for 200.
The answer is.
Okay. Good ones are associated with both Boy Scouts and honest sellers of property. What are deeds? I'd like to go back to science for 400.
The answer is.
This unit of animal power was first used by James Watt. What is horsepower? That's right. Science for 600.
The answer is.
Of alpha, beta, or gamma rays, these penetrate the farthest. What are gamma rays? for 800.
The answer is.
These are the main cause of naturally occurring infrasonic waves on Earth. What are earthquakes? Yep. Science for 1,000.
The answer is.
Science took a leap forward when physicist Max Planck developed this theory about light. Rob. Quantum theory. So Rob only trails me by $200, and we continue. Science is now out of play. Famous quotes for 200.
The answer is.
In imitation of Christ, Thomas A. Kempis says, "Man proposes, but God does this." What is disposes? Famous quotes for 400.
The answer is.
Bartlett's lists tennis anyone? Just before here's looking at you, kid, under this actor, who is Humphrey Bogart. Could I do famous quotes for 600, please? Well, before I do that, I'm getting a message from somebody. Oh, it's Connor, but I'll get back to him in a little bit.
The answer is.
I'm going to finish up this game first. In 1651, George Herbert wrote, "This is the best revenge." What is living well? Famous quotes for 800? Or for 1,000, I guess, excuse me. In The Picture of Dorian Gray, this author claimed all art is quite useless. Who is Oscar Wilde? Yep. Now I'll take the $800 clue.
The answer is.
St. Jerome said in a letter, "No athlete is crowned but in the sweat of this." What is thorns? No. Down to 5,400, but that is okay. Liz. His brow. No athlete is crowned but in the sweat of his brow, and that's correct. Famous quotes is now out of play. Where to now, Liz? Artists for 200.
The answer is.
Okay. In return for film rights, Japanese TV financed a 12-year work cleaning his Vatican frescoes. Who is Michelangelo? Artists for 400. The other daily double. And I have the lead with 5,600. I'm going to go for 1,400. So put me at $7,000. If I get it right, here's the clue. Though he died in France, Van Gogh was born in this country. What is the Netherlands? Yes! Artists for 600. There are no more daily doubles, by the way. Harper's Weekly hired Winslow Homer to provide illustrations of this war for its readers. What is the Civil War? Artists 800.
The answer is.
When his false start sold in November 1988 for $17 million, it set a record for a living artist. Liz. Jasper Johns. Bringing Liz to 3,400. Now where to? Real estate terms for 400.
The answer is.
Answer there. The local government official who determines the value of a property for tax purposes. I think I know, but I'm not sure. Liz. The assessor. Okay, that wasn't my guess, so I'm glad I didn't go for it. I'm glad I didn't buzz in other words. Yeah. Movie trivia, 200.
The answer is.
Hollywood Insider movie in which Tim Robbins played a murderous studio executive. What is the player? Let's go with movie trivia for 400.
The answer is.
When Gene Kelly broke an ankle, this star came out of retirement to play in Easter Parade. Who is Fred Astaire? Movie trivia for 600.
The answer is.
In Beaches, 46-year-old Lainey Kazan played the mother of this 43-year-old. Who is Bette Midler? And I know for a fact that the movie Beaches features the song Wind Beneath My Wings, which is a very good song. I'll have movie trivia for 800.
The answer is.
This film ran for 31 weeks in Paris with the title Blanche-Neige et les Sept Nains. What is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Movie trivia for 1,000.
The answer is.
Hercules and Hercules Unchained, starring this muscle man, are available uncut on home video. Who is Steve Reeves? And if that is correct, that's going to put me in the 5 figures at $10,600. Let me have real estate terms for 600.
The answer is.
Before giving a mortgage, a lender has this person determine the market value of the property. Rob. The appraiser. 4,400, Rob. You're doing good. Much better than how you were doing in the Jeopardy round, anyway. Famous pairs for 200.
The answer is.
Okay, good category. When partners Bert and Irving founded this ice cream chain in 1948, they had fewer than 31 flavors. What is Baskin Robbins? And speaking of which, we just got a brand new Baskin Robbins in Tyler, Texas, which I plan to go check out in good time. Don't know when yet, though. Famous pairs for 400.
The answer is.
Okay. He shared top billing on his TV cartoon show with the Roadrunner. Who is Bugs Bunny? Famous pairs for 600.
The answer is.
With Bill Todman, he produced TV game shows such as I've Got a Secret and What's My Line? Who is Mark Goodson? Sorry. Famous pairs for 800.
The answer is.
So there. Last name of tax specialists Henry and Richard. What is Block? H&R Block. Famous pairs for 1,000. Answer there.
The answer is.
In the early 1960s, Roger Maris and the Southern New York Yankee were known as the M&M Boys. Who is Mickey Mantle? And that's going to put me at $13,600. Chances of me doing a 5th game of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo are looking pretty darn good. Okay. Let me have real estate terms for 800. An area legally designated for specific use, such as business, residential, or industrial. think I know, but I'm not sure. Rub. A zone. Okay, that wasn't my guess, so it's okay. 2 clues left. Real estate terms for 1,000.
The answer is
An agreement with a real estate broker to market one's property. Liz. A listing. Uh-huh. And we have 1 clue left on the board for $1,000, which is in the category of artists. So let's go ahead and take a look at it right now.
the answer is
Here we go. Edward Hicks's best-known work. It shows the prophecy in Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6 about animals together. Liz. It is The Peaceable Kingdom. That is correct. So at the end of the double Jeopardy round, you're at $5,800. Rob, $5,200, and me, $13,600. And it's a runaway game, so it looks like a 5th game will be guaranteed. Unless I decide to do something really stupid, which, I'll tell you right now, I have no plans to do anything really stupid. Final Jeopardy category is movie trivia. Okay. Of my $13,600, how much of that do I want to put at risk? I'd like to do just $1,400. So here is the clue. Jimmy Cagney's sister, Jean, played George M. Cohan's sister, Josie, in this classic movie. I'm going to say what is Yankee Doodle Dandy. And that will put me up to $15,000 if I get it right, but if I get it wrong, I drop down to $12,200, which is still good, and it will still be enough for a win. Regardless of what happens here, though, I'm going to be guaranteed a 5th game of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo. Let's see how Rob does. Alex Trebek.
Final Jeopardy answer is
Final Jeopardy answer, is it Yankee Doodle Dandy? It sure is. Let's see if Rob got it right. Rob goes up to $9,400. Did Liz get Yankee Doodle Dandy? She did. She goes to $11,600. She bet the farm. I, on the other hand, got it right. So I go up to $15,000, and that results in a 4-game winnings total of $65,000. And I get to come back for a 5th game. I'll catch you all for my next video coming soon.